Good evening, welcome everyone. Welcome to another stream, and today is about the Carro 45T. My Italian is too bad to pronounce the number, the rate in Italian. Anyways, here we are. Good evening, Alta, Yav, Gruby, Magpie, Janis Greek, and also Just Paul, Pastella as well, and everyone else who might already be watching. Nice to have you all here. Okay, I will need to adjust something here. I did buy a new audio interface, which is now having my microphone connected, but I will have to buy another one because I don't like this thing. But at least I can expect, or you can expect, to not have any audio issues here anymore, hopefully. We will see. Although I did not test whether the delay of the audio was exactly the same as with the old one, so I don't know, maybe camera and sound are not 100% in sync anymore. I don't know. What else did I want to do? I wanted to quickly share the stream on Discord still. Okay. Yes. Yay. I don't know why. I mean, I just... Yeah. Doesn't make sense. Not at all. But apparently it's working. And the music's working as well, so... Yeah, we got that. Okay. Let's switch over to the iPad. And hopefully the sound is still working. Yes, it seems to be. How I hate such issues, especially when you're live and you know, oh, you've got 20 people watching, multiple people watching back as well, and then suddenly stuff's not working and you're just sitting there. What could be the reason now? And have to figure out stuff. Well, quick problem solving. Anyways, let's get to it. Also, hi to Sarah and also Goth. Also, Mr. Nobody. And the Droxy. And also Prestronuk. Please speak English if you can, because I don't understand you. I mean, I can translate it manually. You've been on the channel 2020 for the last time. Hey, that's a while. But yeah, go play Leo 1. No. Today is about Carro 45T. And also occasionally I will be playing the Progetto a little bit. Just for comparison's sake. Also, I think I will switch back here. So, we've got the Carro. Carro premium tank, collector tank nowadays. It's a tank that I've not been the greatest fan of, to be honest. It's rather slow, it's rather inaccurate. But we do have 3 times 380 damage plus a reserve shell of 380 damage, which you should barely ever use. But you still have it and it can be useful in some weird situations that are just rather uncommon. So yeah, you usually just have 3 shells, but it's an auto loader or auto reloader, so you can just reload 1 shell at a time, which can be very helpful. You don't have great DPM, you don't have great mobility, you have decent armor for that, only if you are perfectly hull down. Otherwise it's just meh. But still, 3 times 380 damage. 380 is really a lot for a medium. I think there's only one medium that has the same or higher alpha damage, and that is the VZ121 Chinese medium tank. And yeah, otherwise everything's just having 350, 310, 330, 330, 360 or so. So actually, that's pretty darn good. 380 damage allows you to out-trade enemies fairly easily. Therefore, it is pretty good at just out-trading enemies and farming passively. That's the point. You got to be very careful about it. You got to be passive in order to maximize the performance of this tank and the potential of this tank. You cannot really get too aggressive unless if you know exactly, okay, I can go in there, put out my clip and then kill that enemy to the front. Otherwise, you're just not having the DPM, you're not having enough armor. You're going to lose a 1v1 if too much is ahead of you, you will lose. That's for sure. Nowadays, I do like it a little bit more, actually, because last update, it did get a buff to the improved ventilation system. 3% extra here and also got more accurate with the refined gun, got better aim time. So the biggest concern that I had, biggest disadvantage of this tank got buffed, namely accuracy and also mobility, etc. just got buffed a tiny little bit here with the improved ventilation system. Some people do prefer the calibrated shells on the Carro. I personally absolutely don't. I think that the penetration is absolutely fine. Just very few situations you would need more penetration, but you've got to keep in mind that calibrated shells do have very little of an impact on APCR. So tanks that do use APCR as the premier ammunition, it rarely makes sense to go for calibrated shells. Just to keep that in mind, so you benefit a lot more from the ventilation system, although it might make things a little bit trickier sometimes if you cannot penetrate the enemies. But just keep in mind, if you cannot penetrate the enemy to the front while he can penetrate you, you are in the wrong position and you should rather reload your clip and go elsewhere. It's actually the same thing for other tanks, like less armored tanks, like the Leo 140, Leo 1 or the Object 140. It's exactly the same thing. This is basically my standard setup here on the equipment. Only one change here. I'm going for the shorter cooldown because I'm only having the speed boost, which only helps me with the acceleration, not the overall speed. So that's just fine. I got enough ammunition, so I can just go for my standard setup of like 3-to-1 ratio, even less HE, because 10 HE I'm never going to use all of them. All right. I think we can start by that. Maybe just for a quick comparison here, Progetto is pretty much the same thing, just that I don't have the reserve shell. You do have slightly better mobility and accuracy, and you do have, yeah, it's just slightly more mobile. For that, you're also a little bit more vulnerable. You do have 350 damage times 3. The Progetto can be nice. It's still rather average, but it can also be fun if you don't get your hands on the Carro here. I will also demonstrate it in a bit. Hi Marathon Battalion. Hello Habibi. Also good evening to Matus. Matus Wrap. How much the KPZ with tungsten? Oh, I don't know. Plus 15%. Hi Timo as well, Kevin. Progetto still prefer Kali. Yeah, on Progetto you also have heat as a premium ammunition, so that does make a difference, because you do benefit a lot more from the calibrated shells there, but I still rather play with the ventilation system, because it nowadays has a big impact actually. Okay, I don't know. Well, we've got FE45 over there. Okay. With the IS-7 being that campy, I believe we can just easily win this flank, especially with my tank. It's really nice for outtrading, and yeah, I think enemies are in bad positions, so let's just increase pressure. You can already see here, accuracy is not great at all. Let's reload the last shell here. That's something you've got to keep in mind when playing this tank. You just need to pay attention to your reload, to not waste your DPM, because you don't have great DPM, so you don't want to shoot when you're already having the last shell or any other shell almost loaded. So always pay very close attention to the reload down there to the left side. I think it's just usually a little bit hard to see. I don't really like this about the auto reloaders in general. Could be more visible, to be honest. Okay, enemies are just YOLOing. And we already basically won the game, so, well. Actually, you do have the best TPM on that very last shell. Sometimes that may be beneficial to know. You know what, I will go HE.IR max here. Nah. Okay, not great. He died way too quickly. At least I'm still getting that one. And I'm full life, 7-0, 3k. This gameplay is 15 FPS. I will reconnect real quick. I could already see it being a little bit weird there. Okay, hopefully that helps. Yeah, seems to be smoother now. Good. 3.2k for the first game. By the way, stats at the moment are 3.5 here. 70%. It's actually not bad, but I'm not a fan of this thing. And by the way, this is also Here you can see the gift, the birthday gift that Wargaming put out. They gave every one of us a little gift that you can then find on your storage. I think for this entire month you can get it. Just gotta check the storage. In other down here, one of those boxes it will be. I already opened it and it does contain the profile background, which is actually pretty nice. And also the avatar and some other stuff like a talk. Some boosters and stuff like that as well. Let me just quickly show you the talk. Wargaming actually wants me to advertise this, or wants every CC to advertise this, but I am really not feeling like doing an entire video about it. Well, here we go. Big advertisement for Wargaming. I mean, you're getting free stuff, so fair to advertise it. This time you do get a talk, basically. I don't know if there are any differences to the standard talk. It does have some cartoony looking camouflage. Whatever floats your boat. Otherwise it's just a talk and it does look big banana. Let me compare. It's a little bit different if you're just checking the turret. And the front, yeah, it's a bit higher. I'm not a fan of it. Anyways, I'm not going to play it. Let me just quickly see what you actually get for selling it. That's also interesting. 500 gold, okay. Not that interesting then, to be honest. Next game. Wish they would make a sound when the shell gets loaded in. Yeah. I think there is a little bit of a sound. Just very low. Not sure. I usually just pay attention to the number of the reload and like the green icon. But I find it to be very distracting because usually you have that green reticle that just clearly shows when you are having your shots loaded. But with an auto reloader it stays green even in between the shots. Because you do have shots loaded still. No. I did not get spotted? Okay, now I did. Let's reload. Great thing about this tank is if you're seeing the enemy looks at you and you're not going to go for a good trade, well, you can just reload. You can just stop, reload. That's not going to end. Well, let's clear the right flank here because it's all about that. We cannot really kill the city side. So it would be awesome if we just killed that side. Nice shot by the AV. That's really going to help me. Otherwise I would be in a 1v2 here. Oh! For real. Okay, let's move away a little bit because I don't want to have two tanks facing me. So I want to make sure I push that guy here in a way that I'm only seeing one tank to the front then. Is he going to run? Using speed boost right now. Let's use that. Yeah, okay, nice. That's actually... Track, please. Oh, nice. Good. Thank you, team. That was very much needed. I mean, I could have killed him, but I would have lost even more hit points. I would have been a one-shot if he penetrated all his shots. I mean, he still had 2 shots, right? So he bounced 1, and yeah, he could have actually shot me down to a 1-shot. Okay, let's stay far to the right side here. The 6 ATP is going to spot for me. I can support him from a distance. Hopefully I remain unspotted. Apparently not. Anyways, I'll just reload. Same thing again. Would not be healthy for me to peek, and it's just way too risky. I can just reload. Go for a bit more distance. Hopefully I remain unspotted right now. I should be. And it would be great if we could just kill that 268 still. Oh. Ah. There was a chance. But he shot. Track, please. Nice. He's going to repair it, but... I'm a one-shot. We're all one-shots, but it's not TP, it's not a one-shot. But he's getting pushed onto. How did I get spotted here? I don't think I can really circle him here. Oh, what? What? Looked like he wasn't looking at me. Ah, okay, that's not good. I have use. I bend your man as well. It was nice that we managed to kill the mediums and also the 183, but sadly our team on the left side just died at that point already. They were not paying attention and we did not really push forwards on the right side. We we really needed to kill the right side. There was only one 268 left. We needed to kill him before turning around, but because the Type 71 was way too hard to kill, was full life, a lot of armor, and he was also having backup by some other guys like the AMX 50B. Okay, he was low on hit points. T57 was still somewhere, but also fairly low. So if we just managed to kill that 268, we would have a free game again to kill the T57, kill the AMX, and then go for the Type 71 in the end. Kind of needed some more backup, some more help of my teammates. Unfortunately, it wasn't happening. At least I got some damage in. Benjamin, Axfall, Blasterite, nah. Not happening. No one would be watching that. And also, I would not want to play that. Hey, Darkman as well. I don't know, did I just say hi to you already? I'm always having a little bit of a fly brain there when it comes to saying hi to people on stream. Always forgetting who was there already. Oh. That's what I get for not picking calibrated shells, right? That's pretty bad RNG on that. Oh, nice. No spawn liner, and he's dying, so goodbye. That's Veicolo Eliminato. That's already first kill. I don't know. Should I go over there and help? I don't think I will be needed. 900 damage in 2 shots. It's pretty amazing, actually. And I will get to farm this guy if he does peek any further. Come on, do it. Right now, I don't want to change my position because I'm actually set up fairly nicely. Nice max roll there as well. Let's reload because you can see already, if I shoot now, I'm not granted to get the damage in anyways. So I can rather wait for a better opportunity potentially. That AMX I hit there. You know what, I will push the heavies out. Or maybe I can crossfire Yak right now. If I shoot there, I hit the fuel tank. So maybe. It was someone else and he's... yeah, dead. T100 camping, awesome. Hey Antonella, ciao. Good evening. Okay, let's just put out a full clip. Oh, nice. Do I reload again? No. Yep, 3.7, and he's going to die to someone else. like that one. I mean, it was a decent game. Fairly easy of just sitting in one position and just farming there. I was thinking about still pushing out the medium side or doing some move towards the enemy spawn to spot the TDs and shoot them. But to be honest, it was not needed here. Enemy heavies were already coming at me and I could just farm them. The TDs were out of the fight. They were not really a huge danger. My teammates killed the left side already, so I don't think I would have been any more effective if I just like, look at this, 3 players on my team. How on earth? ANP, good evening. Also, Alan Ree. So let's not forget to look to the side here. Often you do get off a shot, not if that guy moves that weirdly. Is he just YOLOing through? Seriously? Interesting. Disconnected. Enemico distrutto. Noob matchmaking? I don't think so. Or might be the wrong queue, to be honest. If you don't know, you get 3 queues. One of the queues is for the noobs only, less than 5,000 games. Another queue is just for ineffective players. And then there is one more queue. Seriously. One more queue for standard players, basically. And if you do have a long queue time, if you don't have a lot of players available, then the second and third queue, the standard queue and the one for ineffective players, they get mixed up. And also, my theory is that whenever there is some event going on, like at the moment, Wargaming is advertising their birthday and the birthday gifts as well. Wargaming does get people to play again. That's the point. So a lot of people start again who have not been playing for a long time, so they might get sorted into the wrong queue because they don't have any games for reference, basically. Hope you get what I mean by that. Thank you, Darkman. And yeah, well, that's basically what I wanted to say. I still have a medium somewhere. Okay, last shot here, and the medium's also done. Okay. I heard it's the pro stream, so I wanted to verify. Oh, you will have to be patient. Pro gameplay is coming later. We will have another guest doing that. Well, yeah, that's... Wait. Let me actually check here. If we had something like bot matchmaking or so. No, I didn't really think so. 6k. Might be players who are usually inactive and just, yeah, not really sorted out into the poor queue, into the bad queue, or maybe, I mean, it's not exact there. It's not like you would have a pro queue and a noob queue for the standard players. So let me check what we have here. Enemies have a medium more than us, so that already tells me I cannot go to the medium side on my own, and even if I would have some backup, I would not trust in my backup. Anyways, even if I had, then I would, like, I usually prefer the left side here. It's quite uncommon. Only yesterday I was watching a stream of someone else who was complaining, oh, everyone going left here, now we don't have map control, it's so bad, we don't do shit here. Actually, you are doing fine on this side as well. And I do... okay. And I do prefer that you are having a rather safe option with this position. for spotting early on. And then you can think about, what do I do now? I'm not at any risk at all. I can have so many different options. There might be people over there. There's one medium, so what's a medium actually? They do have Progetto. No, I'm not going to peek there. Oh, can you please not peek while you are not reloaded? I hate this. Oh. Finally, the first 800 damage after 1.5 minutes. That's not great at all. Okay, we can see Emil 2 to the other side, Griller to the other side, Sheridan in the middle. You can still crossfire. What we need to do now is to just kill this side and we win the game. Easy peasy. Okay, I'm reloaded again finally. Let's not forget to aim with this tank. You don't need to rush your shots even if you take one in return. You can simply out-trade the enemies. All you need is patience. Let's reload. I would love to shoot. And the temptation is always so darn high to just shoot. But last shot is not worth shooting. Okay, I almost reloaded. Let's see if he does have spawn liner. Yeah, kind of wasted one shot, but I was just not really caring about that. I think I will already go to the other side. He's going to die anyways. Wait. I cannot really push. But Sheridan is going away again and Emil is now spotted as well. So I can actually go in. Oops. Okay, I can still reload. I don't know how many shells. Okay, I can go for 2. Nice. Might be an ace. 4 kills as well. And almost 6k damage. Let's see. Yep. Good. Yeah, just... You see, I'm not getting to sweat really with this kind of game. I did have a pretty bad start, to be honest. But still, it's just fairly relaxed gameplay. And if you don't have relaxed gameplay with a Carro, you're doing something wrong. You need to have relaxed passive playstyle, reload all shots, and just go for good trades with multiple shots at a time, and also just some good movement and really aiming in every shot. Otherwise, you could see if I don't get to aim, then I'm going to miss my shots, and that's not nice if you have such bad DPM. Hi to Nathan as well. Okay, I will just start passively once more. Enemies might all be coming here. Nice. Not so nice. Do I just reload? What are you doing? Okay. Yeah, TVP is not going to be successful with that push. Let's just stay in the bush for spotting purposes, but I will try reloading. Looked like most other enemies were here. Just kind of passive. Let's reload again. Oh, okay, that was kind of close. It could have probably shot me. Okay, I will reload and also get down here because the 183 is still somewhere. Might be looking at me, I don't know. Nice. Probably on a hill back there. Do I go anyways? Yeah, I knew it. Using paid actors? Yes, absolutely. Much better if you're using paid actors. Otherwise the game is so bad. Okay, he's not on the hill, that's why he could not shoot me. Nah, go back, go back, go back. Please don't push into my teammates, just stay hidden. He's probably dead to the projector. STP. Oh, okay, I get it. Good. Nice. 4.5. Decent. So 83%, 4.2k now. Happy with that. Let's still go for some nice games for the first 1.5 hours and then I will just end up in despair. Gin tonic in the glass. No, I'm having whiskey. But it's a little bit watery now because I've had some ice in there which melted. Actually, let's go right. I will not be successful shooting out any heavy tanks. If you see the lineup, enemies only have 2 heavy tanks. I might do something else here. I don't expect a massive amount of tanks to be on that heavy side. Let's just go for blind shot. We will see if I get spotted. Yeah, probably hit then. I mean, I would have gotten spotted even if I did not hit, but position was just exactly where I needed to be. I will just kill him from the right side. What is our Minotaur doing? Rinoceronte is pushing in as well. Oh no. Please no. Okay, nice. Let's go for some crossfire here. Ah. Yeah, I'm not going to peek. Let's reload that shot actually. Dude's a pro. I think I can put out one more here. Hopefully still one more at least. I hope the type is not pushing in. Then he's only taking the shot from TVP and also maybe shot from VK. I could still have some left then. Hi Calestra, good evening. What, he shot VK without getting spotted? Interesting. Nice. Nice. Perfect finish here. Yeah. Scotch? No, it's how's it called again? It's some Japanese whiskey. Yeah, I can see a lot of people here, by the way, right now. 50 people almost, so glad to have you all here. Welcome. If you're new here, then welcome to the channel. Maybe also consider joining the Discord server. Really important, because there will be some big giveaways very, very soon. Let me just pin the message there or just post it there with the Discord server. Lots of giveaways incoming for this month and the next 2 months as well. And you can see we're already 2 versus 3 here on the lineup. That's not healthy for us. Is he just YOLOing? Okay, we're going to have some backup, but I need to be very, very careful about this. We can fight here, but it's not looking good. No, I'm not happy with this. I mean, we're having so many tanks to the right side, and with only 1 heavy tank on the enemy lineup, I really expect them all to be here. 3 TDs aiming for me here, and 4 people coming, so I don't want to stay here. Come on, team. Spot the TDs, please. If there's anyone, you should get spotted very soon. No. Oh, Streetswagen just YOLO'd in. Great job. Let's see if we can still have some shots here before I'm having to fall back. Oh, crap. No, man. Of course. Absolutely not worth it. We had some awesome team flanking around the whole map without doing anything. Streetswagen YOLOing in, 0 brain found. Our team is really not in great positions there. Let's try spotting that bad shit still. Not having perfect view on him. I think if I'm peeking from the right side, I might not be able to spot him at all. Might be too far. Let's try it like this. Oh man. No! Tried to track him. Was a mistake. He could actually clip me if he wanted to. Doesn't want to. I should be dead here. A 1 hit point. I don't expect to have any more shots. Unless he's on the reload. He's on the reload, actually. Nothing I could do here. Unfortunately, just team being... Yeah. Really awful. After all these games I've had so far, it had to come. I mean, like, come on, seriously. Circling the whole map and then not hitting a single shot. Streetswagen, like... That could almost be seen as unsporty. I don't know. He just... I don't know. He did not even try to win from my point of view. Just sitting there. Or just not even sitting there, just rushing in. Maybe he was drunk. I'm not drunk yet. Even though I'm drinking. Cheers. Okay, I can see a lot of mediums here. Can I spot something? Yes. He was standing on that hill for way too long. It's a nice first spot, but if you keep standing there, it's not going to work out. But enemies are super passive here. They're probably all here, but maybe not. No, they're actually going down, despite only having 2 heavy tanks. Let's just immediately push in. Make sure I can shoot them down. There he is. Track, please. I fail. What's that? 400 damage? Can you freaking not stand behind me? That would be much appreciated. Thank you. There's still something. And there is another something. Okay, I guess if I just get closer here, I might crossfire. Or even just decap, I think you can already do so. Nice. Can I? No. Still, I'm kind of happy with this. Thaid Alman, good evening. I really don't like maps like Desert Sands where you can't really help the other flank. Yeah, I'm also having the same issue. I don't like maps that are really splitted, where you're having like 2 sides of the map which are separated from each other. Because it just means that if you... It happens way too often. If you have a team that just goes for one side, then you just can't do anything. If the enemies are on the other side, I mean. Okay. That's really annoying there if you're having maps that are just really medium side, heavy side, and then some wall in between, basically, like we are having on Desert Sands, where we have the rails, which you can almost not cross. At least not if the enemies are well positioned. So you just have to decide very early on, do I go with the team or do I not go with my team? And if you are making a wrong decision, you are basically lost already, and you probably lose the game as well. So that's definitely not nice to have then, and a fault in map design, or flaw in map design, in my opinion. But luckily the newer maps nowadays are just a little bit better in that regard. They are not really having 2 sides only, but 2 sides and the middle area that can also be fought for quite nicely. Does someone know what we can do with the antennas and green remote control? What? Turn on your TV? No idea. What's the matter at TX for win rate farming? Oh. Actually, for that you better watch my video about the changes of this update. They really went into detail. I do... What are the best tanks to farm win rate right now? But it was very, very close with a reload time. Am I still safe here? Please don't keep pushing. What on earth? Definitely Batshit is the best tank at the moment for... or one of the best tanks, but it's also really hard to play, so not for everyone. So for other tanks we might have Foch 155, we do have VZTD, we do have other tanks like VK72 and VK90 still. They did not get worse. Not much. Huh. So far so good. It's actually fairly nice for me here. Reload. Okay. Go, 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 go. Nah, I might be too slow. Come on. I took a wrong turn. They're still there. I could hear the IS-4 getting shot there. They will be running then. Yep. Nice. I used APCR here because just higher penetration and also better shell velocity. Might be mine as well. He doesn't see me. Oh, he tracked. Nice. Rather weird game, but I was still having my good time. Milanci Machiavelli. Agree on that. Okay, I don't know what exactly you refer to right now, but thank you. Then event in August. Let me check what you were talking about there. With a remote. Okay. Yeah, I cannot tell you anything about it. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. It's not even because of just NDA or so and not being allowed to talk about it, but I honestly don't know, and Wargaming has done something like that with some Ice Cube already in the past, and that then contained some crate or so, which was pretty disappointing at that point. But yeah, it's some free stuff that you will get at some point. Yeah, what else? What other tanks can you go for? Nash, you can also go for AMX 50B, you can go for Concept 1B is also quite nice in this meta. Object 777, VZ-113. Good tanks. They were better in the past, I would say. Still good. I'm a noob. This meta that we're having right now is not really in favor of the single shot guns all too much. Rather autoloaders. And light tanks in general. Medium tanks, neither. They're still good medium tanks, like this one. It's nice. Definitely. Okay. Well, let's go right here to not get shot from over there. Yep. Intuition. No, not intuition, I just knew that it's a popular position for people to be in. And I'm stuck. Okay, let's move away from that Sheridan a little bit. Oh, there's a Leo. Come on, come on, come on. I should not have peeked here. I mean, I knew he was pre-aimed already. I could definitely assume so. Back. Forwards. Good. Wanna try again? Why does he even peek? He has lower alpha damage, less armor. Okay. I should move. This guy is a little bit overconfident. Ah, okay. So. Is he going to shoot? Okay. About maps, okay. And the ref, yeah, I already answered that. Enjoying Concept 1B this update. Get Concept out of container, that's nice. Yeah, I was actually surprised by the concept because I did not really expect any DPM tank to get better. Because, first of all, a Rammer got nerfed. That just gives you DPM, and also improved assembly and enhanced armor both got nerfed as well, so that basically nerfed every heavy tank. Yet, some tanks, like the concept, they don't really rely on hit points because they are not tanks to push in with. And also, they don't need the enhanced armor because they are having such nice armor, such angled armor already, so that having less armor, even if you were going for enhanced armor before, it would barely have any impact because people don't penetrate the turret anyways. Same for Kranwagen also. There, it's the same thing. So I think those tanks that do have so much armor like the Concept 1B did just get less of a nerf. Still the accuracy buff, And therefore they relatively to the others get better. Do you run the batshit with Cali? You just grinded it. No, I don't run it with calibrated shells because I do really like that insanely high view range. Still, I've got to point out that it might not be the best thing to go for at the start if you're not that experienced in general, because just playing this tank for spots and pushes is not an easy thing to do and requires a lot of, let's not say skill, but experience. So yeah, I'd rather go for calibrated shells first, maybe try out rammer as well, but you will not always have enough penetration. And therefore really just experiment a bit. It's okay to experiment, but I would expect you to be better with the calibrated shells. Okay, I can already see Progetto is doing a horrible job. I know that most of the enemies will be here, so Progetto is going to die only a matter of time. Now he's dead, and I don't want to be right in front of all the enemies here. Let's rather go to my teammates. Very important to see that before it's happening, like, yeah. Predicting which kind of teammates are in bad positions is also a very helpful skill, to be honest, allowing you to really get into safety way before disaster is about to happen. Come on. No. Oh, I could actually just peek. Nah. Yes. Was still fine. Not great, but fine. Killed one tank, which is actually quite nice. I would just love to take out the batshit. Let's reload and cover my VZ. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, not going for blind shots now. Let's try killing that side. I cannot do anything about T62A. Oh, my teammates are highly effective. I did not expect this. But we can just kill the batshit then. Oh no. Okay, I did not get spotted. Let's go down here. I don't want to move while I'm in the open. Sadly, did get spotted right now. So I cannot surprise the batshit anymore. I can still move up here, which will put me into a way better position. I don't expect the batshit to still be here, but I can then go for shots like this. Okay, I don't need to cap. Oh, nice. What? For real. Still got him with a last shot, 400 damage. Okay. Lucky. Do you still play fun modes? What fun modes are your favorite? I honestly don't. I've never really been a fan of them. I tried them at the start when they were released a couple of times. But I really dislike this respawning mechanism. And just everything's so random. And because of the respawning, you cannot do any clever moves. You cannot really push. You can only go to like the half of the middle maximum. Half of the map, I mean. In between your spawn and the enemy spawn, because if you're moving any further, you will surely lose some hit points as you're doing so, and you're fighting then, and suddenly someone's respawning who is full life and pushing you, and you're dead immediately. So if you do want some good games, like I do, then you can only move until like 50% of the map, and then you stand around there and farm your damage and farm and farm and farm, and then you have massive special skills and can farm even harder. But it's just, you know, it's supposed to be more action and more movement than random games, but because of the respawning thing, it's less movement for me. Of course, in gravity mode also you can jump around and have some nice shots on the fly. That's also fun then. But that might be fun once for me or twice, but then I'm just getting bored with it. I need the strategy and need to use my brain a little bit. By the way, guys, do you actually have the Carro? Or would you want me to just go for Progetto as well to just see the comparison? Please let me know both of the questions. Oh, finally, I hit the 70%. And actually, as I have such a small amount of battles on this tank still, I'm confident that with this update and the buffs that came along with it to the Progetto, to the Carro, I will still be able to farm some nice stats on it. I think I had better stats at some point already, like 3,550 I had and dropped. But I think I can still get it to 3.6 or more. Oh, I don't like this. 2 mediums versus 3. But I think Astor B is also a good player and he plays a good tank. So we can make this work. I would prefer to just fight for the left side, kill them over there. But we're also on a reverse spawn to fight for the left side. It's also got to be kept in mind here. Okay, I'm spotted. So let's fall down then. Yeah, we cannot push in. We cannot do anything on the left side now. That's why I hate it. I mean, if the enemies have the advantage, they can just push into the corner, have much better positions, and if they are also having more armor, well, I'm not going to be able to penetrate there. Okay, now I can go in. Or do I just run? Now we can just kill that E50. At least shoot him down a little bit, so it will be easier to kill him. Okay. Let's reload the clip and then get closer. Nice, E3 is also coming. Can I shoot FE 4-5? Yes. No. But they should not have any camping TDs. Yeah, I can just push up here. I'm fine to do so, and I think he doesn't even have a full clip anymore, so I can just overpeak like hell. Where's the other one? Good. It works, but I don't like this kind of gameplay. Just it was just not really working out for me, and I was not able to farm also because I was at a disadvantage, and my teammates still wanted to fight at a disadvantage. We would have also been at a disadvantage on the heavy side, but maybe I could have pushed up there or so, put in some early damage before doing some move. I would have had more time then. Alright. BC without Kali is surprising. Still run Kali for me. I mean, even without... Man, can you please use some symbols, like how to call them in English? Like dot and comma, so I can understand the sentence. It's like a huge paragraph without any punctuation. But view range is quite poor. Okay. For clan wars, events are necessary and quite a lot of maps. But in random, I think even top players play with Kali. I would not agree with that. I mean, I'm a top player and not running calibrated shells, and I'm running 3,750 average damage on the batshit. Very close to the very top. I don't know exactly. Some players like calibrated shells, some players like vents. Personal preference, honestly. And the tournament players always run calibrated shells, so that's not a measure there. They cannot play with events because they have to train playing with calibrated shells as well. For tournaments. Would not make sense to play randoms without calibrated shells, even if it is not really better to play with calibrated shells in random games. Oh, I hope I don't get fucked here. Ah, oh, just what I did not want to happen, and it did happen. It was just taking too long to do this move. We still have an advantage and we're probably winning the game, but I'm just not going to be able to do much at all. Should we just go for blind shot there? It hits. And do you like the 1-to-1B? Are there even better alternatives in your opinion? Well, I do like the 1-to-1B, especially for the speed boost that it has. I think it's very much usable. Are there better tanks? It's not the best tank, let me say it like that. But it's not bad at all. I mean, T62A is a very close competitor there. We don't have any cover from the rear. Few situations or few positions here where I can really hide effectively and support my teammates still. Good. I'm afraid of people in that bush or coming from behind. Okay. Now we have some more information. Please come back here. Yeah, okay, we're going to lose this now. He's way too aggressive. And we cannot do anything on the other side. They cannot really support either. Was a bad move from me. I was talking so much and just being distracted there. Just, I did not even know that they had two 183s, if I'm honest. Did not pay attention. Hi, Jake. Do you prefer 777 and 260 or IS-7? I personally prefer the 260. Doesn't mean it's the best one of those. The best one is probably the IS-7. And for average players, the 260 will be the worst. I've recently had someone say that 260 is the worst tank in his opinion, but I strongly disagree with that. So it really makes people have some very different opinions because it doesn't have a ton of armor. But 260 is great if you know how to use it and play it like a medium. 183 needs a nerf too large of an impact on the games. Honestly, it's not a good tank at all. It's 183 actually is the worst tank out there, but it's just annoying. That's the point of it. People still play it. I think it's the most played tank, although it doesn't have the most players playing it. So a couple of players just spam it. I think by players it's the second most played tank after E100, but it's played twice as much in total. Wait, he's getting aggressive on C. Let's immediately kill him. Too late. A spot here first. Oh, nice ping. Oh, what the hell? I don't know how this one still hit, despite 500 ping. Come on, ping, cool down. Seems like stream is also having issues there, so it was not about my Wi-Fi even, for once. No! Oh, okay. Okay, then I just reload. And game's won, so I can just go in. Hey Ronnie, by the way. Yeah, I already answered your question there. Didn't really recognize your name there. Nice. Going to get blocked here. Still 3.9. Nice. Thank you. I've been doing well after with it after I got it from a container. And when you say polite like a medium, do you mean I need to go medium side always on that tank? Not always. You don't need to always go medium side with a medium either. Just play with your teammates, but rather play with your mediums. It's great at killing mediums. It can also be used for some kind of side scraping, especially reverse side scraping, but mostly you don't have the time for that. 260 is also good at just putting out snapshots. If you are running around a lot and flanking, so play it a bit like an autoloader more, like, rather than just sitting right in front of the enemies, because you don't have great turret armor. Your strength is mobility, so you want to maybe just find a way of killing either mediums or flanking around the middle area and just cross-firing the enemies, stuff like that. Really helpful for that. If you're having a fast, heavy tank, you can not expect to have enough armor to sit right in front of the enemies and get a bit more creative. How can you be annoying to the enemies without really just putting yourself at risk? It's tricky, but just if you get the hang of it, it's the most fun playstyle. 800 things still broke with 3.8k. Yeah, it was quite lucky that this shot still connected. I can absolutely not deny that. Okay, this time I will actually go up the hill. Because I do see enemies having so many mediums. I don't really want to flank around. I mean, I could do so, but let's just go up and face them. Might be the easiest thing to do for damage here. Bit of ping again. Problem is, like this, I'm on flat ground, which means that my turret armor is very easy to penetrate then. Remember that I'm only having armor on this tank if I'm hull down. If I'm on flat ground, my armor is basically flat, and then I'm just having completely grey turret. Only if I'm above the enemies, then I will be able to... Whoa, then I will be able to just have an advantage. Ah. Was that HE? 880? Okay, bad one. Was afraid of him looking at me because I peeked so far. Yeah, I can be hull down to some degree, but I just want a different angle on the enemies. Let's reload my clip. If he's not looking at me now, one shot even, that's even better. I'm still not having the clip reloaded. Anyways, I can hopefully kill him. Maybe not. But I can just go in. Nice. Okay, I'll just go down for the damage. Aim. Third B coming. I'll just probably only get to shoot twice anyways, yeah. Okay. I disturbed eyebrow. By the way, guys, please let me know, did you have this tank even? Just type it into the chat real quick. Do you have the Carro, or do you only have the Progetto, or do you not even have any of those? Because I might still go for some Progetto games, but I would not do so if you don't let me know if you're even interested. Just for sake of comparison. I think the Carro is better at the moment though. But still, some of you might want to see the Progetto as well. None, okay. Don't have either, okay. If you do have a chance to get the Carro, at the moment it's really worth it, I can tell you, because it's only collector tank actually that did get a buff on last update. Every other collector tank did get a nerf. And I'm in big trouble. Big trouble. And now they're coming. I'm blocking my way, of course. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks for your help. Not doing anything at the start, and yeah, don't you want to help here, of course. No, you want some help. After just going there only 1 minute into the game. 30 seconds too late for getting help. Now we have to kill this side, although I'm not entirely sure whether it's actually going to work out, but at least they're all in this lane. As you can see, they're on the mini-map right now. So I can move in from the flank here, and there's no TD to my front, although there might be potentially the TVP coming for me. Let's hide behind the mouse, maybe. Doesn't really work. Oh no. Oh no, I thought I could hide here. Yeah, goodbye. And of course the mouse pushed in. Right when I needed him for cover. Before that, when I needed him to push in to kill the E100, he was just hiding. So I could not hide behind him in any way. We might still win this. I mean, Progetto is low. Mouse has engine broken. Okay, I'm having zero trust in these guys. The mouse is just... Yeah, okay. Not bad. Now please turn your tank. Oh, he does load HE apparently, but... What's that shot? I think by that we get an answer to the question. So I'm having some time to play the Progetto as well because of that garbage game of just having a team that's not pushing in and me being overly aggressive. I mean, I can blame the team, of course, because they were not playing well, but still I want you to know that I still try to see how I could have done better myself. I was knowing about the risk of TVP or Progetto coming back into the enemy spawn, and I ignored the risk because I was like, I can still stay here and deal some damage, and I'm too pro to get killed. And of course I'm not. I'm not invincible. So just really keep that in mind. Even if the team does really badly, just don't think you were doing perfectly. Never ever. Even the best players out there, they still do mistakes. And if they don't get to see their mistakes, they will never improve. Because they can always be better. Okay. Let's move and maybe... Oh, fuck. Okay. It was really bad timing with the E100. I would have loved to kill the mediums, but this guy... Yeah, okay, it's fine like this. You can already see the difference here of the Progetto, maybe. It's just a lot faster. More accurate, definitely. And yeah, that's basically it. You have better DPM as well. Okay, my position is horrible here. I'm down in the river. So if anyone's pushing me, I cannot escape at all because I would be absolutely stuck here. So let's move out. Enemies also have some good players, so I need to be careful about that. I hope the FV is dying without my help even. But I would like to shoot that bad shit maybe. That would be the most important one. Nah. I'm not getting there. And I'm having zero help here. Because my teammates are doing whatever. It's, of course they want to kill this guy, but... Honestly, I need help. Bad shit's going to come on even this guy now. Okay, maybe I can kill this guy. Oh no. Horrible penetration. Failure here apparently. Oh sure. At least Batshit's not going to come for me. Would have been so nice if I got some help here. I bet it actually died, okay. Please kill him. Nice. Mouse was a one-shot. But not this guy. And I'm worried about him. Nope. I mean, if he pushes me, then I can maybe kill him. Hopefully. But I feel like 1-1B is going in right now. Okay, I need this shot, please. Oh, low roll. Oh my gosh. Why did he try this? Oh man, that was so freaking close. If the 1-1B did not push me, I would have definitely lost. He had more armor and he was just having a better gun than me. That did not really matter, but yeah, he could penetrate me a lot easier than I could penetrate him. Ah. Damn. I could have actually... I mean, let me just check the end here. I was thinking about just side scraping here to then hit the turret cheek of the mouse, because I assumed that I could have probably hit that before he could kill me. But I needed time for that, and I didn't have time because the 1-1B was obviously going for our 1-1B. Thought about just tracking him here. But if it looked here like he was going to side scrape, I could see on the mini-map as well at this point, okay, 1-1B is pushing in, so I need to go in, because I'm going to get killed from behind otherwise. Although I would, maybe? That was my thought. Okay, if the 1-1B of my team is dying, then I need to go forwards, kill the mouse, in order to win the game. But actually, I could have also turned back there. Maybe. Ignored the mouse and focused the 1-1B. I was just very focused on killing that mouse. 280 damage, yeah. Yeah, actually I could have also turned. Let's go for another projector game. And we actually won the last game as well on the Carro. So let's see. Are they going left? No, they're coming. Do I go for the corner? No. I don't like fighting high down with this tank. At least not if I'm not having a lot of options for farming and shooting the enemies frontally instead. So let's just climb the hill here, spot. Hopefully not get wrecked by 183 at the start of the game. Pretty good. Didn't happen. Ouch! Okay. Oh, I need my teammates to move. Okay, nice. Oh man. It's so enjoyable to have this kind of accuracy after playing the other tank there. But dang, teammates, please move. I'm absolutely stuck here now. You know what, I can still run away maybe. Oh, now he's coming. That's a bit light. Too light. We've got two tanks with tons and tons of turret armor, 60 TP and Kranwagen, but they're moving into positions where they are in the open, not using their turret armor effectively, and 183 flanking around. I will try supporting him. I'm really ineffective on the right side now, so let's see if I can do stuff on the left then and just shoot them from behind. You can really see how freaking fast I am here. Oof. A huge difference to the Carro. Doesn't mean that the Progetto is better though. Let's see. He's still spotted, so maybe I can still kill him. Yep. Would have gone for a blind shot if I did not get the spot in there. Okay, let's carefully move towards the hill so I can just be a bit safer from getting pushed onto. Nice. And he should be dead as well. He has my back, Ray back. Yes, exactly. Good night, Nathan. Why try heat against the mouse? Because I was thinking about it. That's why I was actually also rewatching the replay there. Was thinking about just whether I could have gone for AP, but I think I would have needed to circle even further there. And I did not know whether I had any time to circle. So I just wanted a safe penetration. At the risk of low rolling, AP would have probably been better. But I think with a rammer or ventilation system, I would have struggled to penetrate there. So I kind of needed the heat still. Or flank circle even further and lose more time, which would have probably maybe cost me the game. That's the point there. Maybe. Cannot say for sure, of course. So who just downvoted me? Leo, of course. Me, you killed me. You're bad. Okay. Next one. Also, hi, Almo. Almo 7. I forgot spotting, because I was looking at Discord. Let's close it again. I don't necessarily need to go here. You know what? That guy's going to hate me. Ah, sure. Bounce. My teammate's coming up on A. Did he run or did he just die behind the rock here? That's the question now. Come on, please, just go. Nah. What the hell is my teammate doing? Like, fuck off, man. Why are you standing there and not even hitting your shots? Just needed to go in and we would have easily killed the Leo. I could have gone into safety. Oh, man. It was a risky move that I did, but I was just really counting on cross-firing the Leo from the right side. I did not want to push from the left side because then the Leo would have just escaped. So I wanted to push from the right side so my teammate could shoot him from the left side. But he just needed to go in. There wasn't even any one of the enemies behind. As long as... yeah. As long as he didn't move. And now we're probably losing the last game because we totally gave up our advantage. We were 2 versus 1 on the medium flank and did not manage to kill one freaking medium. Okay, there are too many guys on the right side. I don't think I will be successful over there. Oh, nice shot. Oh, mouse. That's a reload maybe? Oh, never mind. Let's shoot. DPM is good enough. On this tank at least. Already having 2 reloaded. Let's go for the 3rd one as well. Did not get hit by the 183. I could probably shoot him there. Let's shoot a fuel tank. So we just lost the right side. What about 183? Nice, still there, of course. Kind of frustrating that the Carro is still alive. Carro, Rhino. Reno Chironte, now he's dead. Because I low rolled, cost my teammates some hit points still. And a lot of time. Nah. Oh no. Oh no. This is not good. But he cannot shoot me right now. Nice. Oof. Haha. Beautiful. Okay, cannot reload. Would have missed a shot then. I love how the VK is still full life and camping behind me. But hey, he's moving. Kind of worried that actually VK might not kill the FV because he's too passive. And I'm getting shot from behind still. No. No way that's going to happen, right? Where did I get spotted from? Maybe from behind? Ah, no! Okay, I still got him. Would have been very disappointing if I didn't. I like more Prague, I don't know why. Prague? Beautiful town. Okay, let's leave all the bad jokes. Progetto is just faster. It's, I don't know, I personally have more fun in the Progetto as well, although I think that the Carro is better. We somehow still won the last game, although I did a horrible job. Just because of this monkey. Yeah, never mind. I mean, to be fair, I could not really expect him to do a good move, right? I mean, that's not what the average player does. The average player does not move at all and just stand around. It looked like it would make sense for us two to fight one, but who knows what people are thinking. I was just standing there and waiting for Leo to peek out again when Leo was obviously going for me on the other side. So I would have really had to just take him by the throat and just pull him, drag him right after me. He'd just follow me. But that would not have been the best way of doing this. I mean, just fighting both from one side. That's what I mean by that. Sometimes you can motivate your teammates for a push a little bit if you're just moving right in front of them and going in first, even if you're having a bad tank for that. You can just, yeah, kind of motivate them to help you out then and move. But not always that's working out. So always a bit risky. And if you're moving moving in from a different angle, from a different side, then it's even trickier to motivate your teammates because they might just do some very different stuff then, not trust you, whatever, not trust themselves. Interesting to see your decisions change the course of the game. I would have definitely lost that game if I was in your play. It's really showing the difference between 70%ers and 50%ers. Are you still talking about this game? I think yes. Well, I think the main difference there, apart from all the differences that I mentioned in my video, is just... I actually mentioned it in the video, never mind. The main difference is that I was not fighting one target, but just looking out where I can fight without killing myself, or without getting killed. And that's the mindset that I'm having and any other good player has. It's just always looking out, where can I kill someone? Not just where can I shoot or so. Just where can I kill someone? Where is the weak link in the enemy formation? If they are having 7 tanks in a row, basically, then you have to focus fire the weakest one of them. You have to shoot the one that is just the most dangerous, but also the fastest, and has the clipping potential, potentially, or DPM. And also, if you're just seeing like tanks aligned randomly, then one tank or the other will be more isolated than the others, because rarely people are just perfectly spread out and evenly spread out. They are not just like, not like this, they are more like that's so bad at demonstrating it, but they have like 2 tanks on one side and 5 tanks on the other side. Let's say it like this, and then you can just pick the 2 tanks and kill them. That's the way you should go about it. Always look out for that. Where are the opportunities for doing something, not just farming? Back to Carro. I was not having to trust in your teammate when you play dangerously. Yeah, of course, you cannot really trust your teammates. That's the issue about random games, and you always have to still trust them to some degree, otherwise you could not move out of spawn at all. But it's different what the teammates might do. In some situations they show some awesome teamwork, in other situations they are just standing around and not doing shit at all. So you need to find the perfect middle ground in between being aggressive and passive enough to survive. And that's really tricky, because it might really be different on every single game. I feel like there's more. Oh crap. Stuck on this damn rock, and enemies are all here. My teammates are flanking. And I'm stuck. Oh, come on, really. Yeah, teammates are shooting the Yak now, so I can actually escape. That's great. Not do it, really. Can I still run, please? Nice. He's still chasing me. Nice. Okay, let's see if I can move up to the right side for a different angle onto the Yak. Too late. How can I be effective without dying? That's the question now. No. Of course that's what's going to happen if the Yak is moving into the open, the IMX. I cannot really cover here because the IS-7 is too passive for that. Yeah. Problem of IS-7 just not spotting. I don't really needed the spots. Maybe I can kill Sheridan and Duffy. Oh, man. Nice peek. Okay. That just got rid of 2 in no time. But we're still not actually winning. Maybe I should just hold up for a moment to shoot that guy, maybe. Got spotted. Oh no! What are you doing there? This I-7, man. Constantly out of the fight here. He needs to be fighting and not blocking. The VK missed him, of course. If he's clever, he's going for me. Nice. Okay, shot. Ah, such a close game again. For me, you just lose your patience because Leo shot me 2 times. To be honest, I was pretty aggressive. Yes, indeed. But I was not pushing him because he shot me. My intention on pushing him was before that already. I was having the intention before that already. Because I knew we had 2 mediums versus 1. And the Leo being in the middle meant that he was completely isolated. He was completely alone. He may have had some TD in the back behind him, but I knew that I could just take cover behind the rock or the house and just fall back. I could just clip him and fall back into cover. That was my idea. But that absolutely didn't work out because I could not clip him. I failed my shots. And then I knew also I did not get shot from anyone else in the back there, like the FE45. I was still having him in mind. He might have been in the back. But that was not happening, so I knew, okay, I can just push in. There is no one else. We are 2 versus 1, there is no reason for us to hold back, actually. And you could see that it was somewhat working out. I mean, I could push into a 1v1. I just needed the Leo on my side, Leo on the left side, to also come and shoot him. And he was bouncing twice or failing 2 shots. I was also failing 2 shots. There was really impatience in my way of aiming, but the push was for a good reason and it was in the right place. Just poorly executed. That's got to be sad. Yeah, I've got to admit that, definitely. I was lacking the patience to push safely and aim safely. Paired with a lot of bad luck, yeah. Could you play 260? Yeah, okay, let's go for a game of 260 for you. Already on a new setup, yeah, okay. Anyways, you win. To me, it was not really a win because, I mean, I badly misplayed, actually. Oh, I had a really bad game. I only dealt 800 damage and that's, for me, that's a lose, a defeat. That's not good at all. I was completely dependent on my teammates after that. 50-50 and actually enemies were even in better positions after that because they could just kill the medium side. So actually I kind of threw the game there. Because of expecting too much help. Okay, let's immediately go in from the left side here. I think he will be running. I'm not going full YOLO. Ah. But I can see that we're having a lot of guys being in aggressive positions on the right side, so I can move up here and just make him have a bad time. Or maybe not. Off. Really? Oh, I would love some gun depression now. I can be held down here in this very weird spot that I'm usually not going into, but I have backup from the right side, enemies are pushed down into awful positions. So I'm kind of confident that this works out, and it does. Ah. Are they re-pushing over there? Oh, do it. Let's not cap the base. I want to go for damage. Okay, I have to run. We're losing this side. No! And he's just... You know, the problem is with capping bases that it just gives the enemies a lot of time. If you're not fighting, then you're giving the enemies time to fight your teammates. And you're being one tank out of the fight for a while. Okay, don't get the gun down for sure. Okay, let's escape from those guys behind. They will be coming for me. We still have points. It's all fine. Nice. Who do I go for? Gorilla. No, actually, okay, let's just kill him. We will win on points. Or maybe actually not yet. But he did not understand that he needed to survive. You can see actually if the other projector, the low 8-point projector there, just managed to secure his life and survived there, then I would have had 30 points less. Which would have potentially given the others enough time to both YOLO in and kill me. You can see 260 is just great as a medium support. You can afford to go for some pushes because you have enough hit points, you have enough armor as well. You want to not go on your own, of course, but still you can be really aggressive with this tank as long as you know where to go. You just need to find the options where can really be annoying to the enemy mediums, especially for the others. If you're fighting against heavy tanks, you have to be very, very careful because you don't have armor, you have very low alpha damage, and then you can only just shoot the enemies when they are peeking out and you can barely peek out into them. Still, you can maybe have some faster reload than an E100, for example, and can just put out 2 shots in a row when you're only taking 1 in return. May also be working out. Galabru, good evening. And what's that win rate today, actually? I've definitely had one or the other lucky game there. Okay, let's not go all the way left here. Even we were like theoretically 2 versus 2 on the medium side. Who knows, maybe there is some heavy tank like the enemy object 260 also going for the medium side. It's usually also one heavy tank or so, some other TD at least supporting the mediums. Okay, we've got all 3 heavy spotted. 1 TD has been going over to the heavy side as well. No medium spotted yet. Interesting. Then I will actually just flank around together with my medium. He's also in a clan Haha. That's actually a good clan. Top 8 at the moment. Our heavies are under pressure there, under lots of pressure. So let's just move up right behind here. And hopefully shoot down these guys. But I'm kind of afraid of peeking too far. They will all repush then, as you can see. Okay, they actually want to go for the 907, the mediums. So I will stay around here and try to support him. You can see that coming. 907 is being too aggressive. He's misplaying right now. If he stays like this, we will lose him and die. Maybe has to go in. No, no. Okay. No, 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 no. Oh. Ooh, that was close. He wants to go back? Okay. I'm not too afraid of the enemies going back towards us here on the medium side, to be honest. They lost the fast tanks. They still have Double Rhinoceronte who are probably pushing forwards. Honestly, I would rather shoot the enemies from behind right now. Okay, fail. Ah, fuck, man. Yeah, okay, it goes all the way back there. Hmm. I mean, that was not an elegant way of dying for me. Not really. Guys are doing zero, like doing nothing all the game until that very end there. Pooh-ha-ha, who are you? Yeah? Who are you? I don't know, but I'm not going to platoon right now, I think. So many platoon requests. Can't remember, do you play on same control mode? Yes, I do. I've gone into detail there a couple of times already. I should probably make an entire video about it at this point. I expect there to be a slight advantage to PC players, but I cannot say for sure that it is the case. It's a matter of debate, definitely. A lot of debate around this. Yeah, I could shoot him right now, of course, but I'm not going to do so because I would maybe put out one shot and take one in return. It would be a bad trade. So let's just reload the entire clip. Wait for a better opportunity, like this one, maybe track. Ah. I am so tempted to shoot. Let's not do it. Okay. That's looking pretty bad over there. I will ignore this guy and try killing the E-75 together with my awesome heavy tank teammates here. Yeah, that of course is the gorilla. Not unexpected. Like, honestly, who were you even fighting? You fought minutes. 2 minutes until now, and what did he do? Maybe he shot the I-7 once. let's hide from Griller. Rhinoceronte, man, and AMX doing absolutely nothing the entire game. Who did I get some cool emoji for that? You know what? Come on, Spessy. Well, there goes the damage. It was starting so nicely actually. Shot down the E75 to half the hit points, shot down the IS-7 to half the hit points. And yeah, of course I have had one teammate YOLOing in there. But the Rhinoceronte just put out a couple of shots into IS-7 and just stood in position, not fighting at all, while he knew basically from the start on, hey, there is an E75 with barely any hit points, 268 V4 standing in the middle, so he could not support, which only left the Griller to support the E75, but the Griller can be avoided as well. Maybe take one shot and then it's fine. Camo? Ivava. There's probably a different pronunciation to that name, right? I mean, what are these letters even? Greek? Good evening. Populating the stream even at a late time is absolutely fine. Not too many people here today, actually. I don't know why. Usually at that time, still there are more people. But yeah, it's not no one. I please patch. Best thing you can do about it to get more people in here is press that like button. And that tells YouTube that the stream is worth watching. And I would be very happy about that. Oh. Critico. Nothing critical there. Oh my gosh, no. They're all YOLOing. And I don't have any DPM. Can I help over there? Not really. No, doesn't even have sport liner. I wish I had time to reload an entire clip without the enemies dying immediately. Yeah. Oh, nice. I was just about to kill that Griller, but hey, I'm even happier with this actually. I was just thinking, okay, the HE was not necessary. Now I kill him anyways. But luckily, I failed my shot. Go, 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 go. Like equals more people equals Nino happy equals longer stream. Yes, exactly. Of course, I also stream with few people, but actually, I do notice that it does actually affect me, even if I don't want to allow it to see that view count there, because I also notice when I'm in bad mood, if I'm just playing poorly, people are immediately leaving. Sometimes I'm actually turning off the number of live viewers just because of that. But nowadays it's there and I try to ignore it. Of course, I'm sometimes having a look on it. He's doing that move. He probably still has some TD backup. Yeah, he does have the Foch behind. So they have two mediums and a Foch on this side. He's in platoon, that's why. And he's spotting for his platoon mate as well. You can see him just moving up like that. He's a really good player as well, so he doesn't know exactly what he's doing. We cannot kill him. We cannot. So my idea was just to go first to kill the TD side there, to kill the backup of the medium, but he just pushed in. Look, he was doing a really strong, really good job there, of course. So they are going YOLO and I wasted a lot of time here. Was just what they needed to do. But maybe we can still kill this side there. I'm not entirely sure. Do I really go in or is it too risky? I think I can put out some shots at least. Too late. Unless he's perma-tracked. Nope. Yeah. Yeah, that T62 position absolutely killed us. I wish I could SK, but I can't. No, he's just going to spot me again. Now I can. Yeah. 183 is out actually, okay. We can maybe kill them. Oh no. For real. Oh, dude. Asconk even AFK. Yeah, not great. Barely any option to fight effectively. Teammates dying. And honestly, he absolutely carried this. Just by having a position that was spotting our entire team while still having backup. He was having his teammates right behind and could just, you know, if we pushed him, he might have the Foch behind, there was a 183 behind, and we didn't know about the other medium. They might have all just been right behind him and immediately killing us if we went in. So maybe we could have been better, we could have been faster killing the medium side there. I don't know, I also moved relatively quickly. Nah, I was moving towards the middle and out there because my spotting move failed. Actually, I don't even need to do the spotting move anymore with mediums since the view range nerf. So yeah, my initial position was kind of a mistake. Like that. But the T-62 immediately knew exactly what we were doing, where we were going. And like this, he could just see, okay, now they're pushing the spawn where only the 183 has been and not more, which I actually expected. I mean, I expected there to be more. So he had the time to push the city. Unfortunately for me. Can you freaking move in and stop blocking? He's probably applying sniper mode only. And he just shot the ground, I guess. Okay, enemies are circling. They are on B right now. I think I will just move up to the right side over there to crossfire that tortoise. And also make sure we are having the map control here. Let's keep up getting map control by moving up to the outer side even further. And then proceed to push onto B outside. What are you doing? Why are you staying? No, too high. I could see a couple of people just joined the stream again. Welcome. Good evening. Good night. He has a full clip and I don't want to shoot my last shell yet. Maybe now. Now let's go in here. Just want to reload another shot, because I think I will still have two like this. Maybe. At least one. It was an interesting game, actually. I mean, just there was still a little bit more thought involved there. Not just moving forwards, although you could see it as just moving forwards, basically. But hey, I actively decided against moving towards the middle. That's what I wanted to point out there. That was important. Okay, what do we have here? How to know if the opponent has ball liner? Just gotta try it out, honestly. There is no special knowledge to it. You just gotta see, you just try an HE and then you see if he has this ball liner icon right above the tank. Oh, that's not good for me. And I failed a shot as well, and he's getting super aggressive. Okay, let's reload, get unspotted, kill C. Come on, fight. Stop hiding. Okay. Cannot do this anymore. My initial peek was kind of bad because I actually planned on moving up to the side. Man, we're so stuck here. this is not good. Look at this. We're having 1, 2, 3, 4 tanks here against 2, and we did not manage to kill them because the pattern and the BZ did not dare to go in. Same as this guy camping here. Enemies flanking around it. We have 2 tanks to the front with the entire team on our side. And we don't manage to kill 2 mediums. Ah. Hey, Grand Mag Legend. Good evening. Also, you will get your mod roll back. And I quickly need some water. I don't know which stream. Ah, that's why it's a little bit less popularity on the stream chat today. Yeah, Fatness streaming at the same time, that's always a bit of an issue for a little streamer like myself. I've got to admit that. But yeah, happy to have you here, guys. Actually, do you by the way, do you know any other English streamers out there at the moment who are on a high level and streaming regularly? Because I personally don't know anyone apart from Fatness and myself, and Fatness just stream on, yeah, he just stream later usually than me. I would hope that he would actually stream at NA times a bit more. Unfortunately, he doesn't do so anymore because most of the viewers, of course, are also just watching a little bit earlier when the rest of the world is still awake and not just NA, which is actually the smallest server of the game, so there's a fair point to there not being many. Oh my gosh, no. Nice track shots. Peter, yeah, exactly. I did notice that only just a couple of days ago, yesterday I believe, or was it today even? Yesterday I believe. I was seeing that Peter is actually streaming again. He was taking a long break. And yeah, he's active again. He's definitely an awesome player. He also gets quite a lot of views now. Again, he's on YouTube now. Yeah, obviously he's getting views for a good reason, since he is like one of the best players in the game. It means he used, but he's growing his family. Yeah, literally he's growing his family. So many children he has. I don't know, 4 or 5 children? Doesn't look good. No, okay, we're... okay, game over. And I was also just a little bit head to the wall. I mean, honestly, I was just expecting the enemy Carro to have emptied this whole clip there already. Because he was falling back being a one-shot, so I didn't think he would be just... yeah, it would just not have any shots left. Huh? Something just happened. What the hell? YouTube just said subscribers only mode and I could not chat in my own stream chat anymore for whatever reason. Probably just locked out for a moment. Yeah, Juicy active again. I've actually been in Vienna where Juicy lives only last week, but I did not get to meet him. I still thought about just... oh man. I still thought about reaching out to him. It was just not really possible. I'm not a fan of this. If we had the heavies moving up, we could actually just push in here, but maybe there's also heavies on the other side that are denying this, so come on. You know what, I think I will switch some tanks. I'm not really 100% focused, I'm just being a little bit too aggressive right now in my gameplay. So maybe I'll just play some tank that allows me to take a breath. Nice. Enemies don't have any TDs apart from the Minotauro who just pushed in. So we might just be able to get behind them. Nice. That wasn't me though. Okay. Honestly, we can just kill this guy. He's completely isolated. There might be others going back though. Yeah. Oh, there's another one. AFK. You know what? I want to fire. No. You wish. Hola, Jonathan Sanchez. Good evening. Or where you're from, actually. If you are speaking Spanish and are coming in late into the stream, maybe you're also from Latin America. Could also be the case. In which country in Latin America do people speak Spanish? Argentina? Brazil, they speak Portuguese. And Mexico, of course. No, they speak yeah, of course, yeah. Yeah, Carro, obviously it's similar to Predator. Definitely. Very similar. Just slower and higher alpha damage and less accurate. But better armored. So, like, mostly you have some kind of counterparts like this. Like, one faster tank with better DPM, better accuracy, and another tank doing the same thing but with more armor and less mobility. So you should be able to just push in here. There were a lot of guys moving up to the other side, so I don't think there will be much over here. I did not get shot by the TTs yet, so let's just go full YOLO. Yeah. Ah, dude. I'm still having one more shot. Venezuela. Anyone that I can shoot, maybe? Let's just stay in the bush for the moment. Oh. Now I don't want to stay here. Yep, exactly. Oh no, they're all looking at me and I failed moving back. Okay, let's escape. Oh, especially going in. That's not good for you. Okay. Truck is slow to pick up speed. Well, not anymore. I think it's absolutely fine nowadays. If you're playing with vents and not calibrated shells at least. That makes a big difference there. No, I've failed. You did not see that. Actually, I wanted to switch ammunition for that shot there and just go for a heat. But apparently I misclicked and suddenly was still on AP and hit right at the front. So. It's pay to win isn't the best. Hey? I mean... Carro now? I think at the moment you might say about Carro it's pay to win, but if you just pick any premium tank that is strong and say it's pay to win, then you are just forgetting about all the other premium tanks that are not pay to win, that are just weaker than average. So in that regard, I wouldn't call it pay to win. It's just a strong tank. Power to rate, okay. Yeah, that was confusing indeed. Oh, okay. That wasn't him though, I believe. That was the other medium then. Yeah, he does have backup by the second medium then. And the other medium is an S2B and they're both good players. And Spessy wants it. I cannot stop him from it. No. Yeah, nice. Yeah, especially I don't know why you wanted this. I mean, I did not do this well, but we both missed shots, but it was... I could have told him that it was going to work out like that. There was a very small chance of being able to kill the E50M and getting away with it. I also did not want to stop and shoot safely at the E50M because of the STB farming me more than I wanted to move away from STB. But that was also kind of bad. Okay. Now let's go for something else. You know what? Let's pick the 260. Probably Spursy just completely missed that there was a second medium. I mean, he was shooting me before. So, medium liner. I mean, not a medium liner, but two mediums on the other side. And Spursy going right, I'll follow him then. Not going to fight for the medium side on my own. Okay. Nice shot. Okay, he only has one left. No, 5. They are doing me dirty. I've got two guys aiming at me, so actually my teammates should have a massive advantage against that one IS-7. I just need to fight for that. Okay, maybe I should... I would love to try to run away, actually. Okay, shot. Let's use the moment that I'm having here. Good, I made it. Oh, I did not get spotted. Damn, the tank is fast as hell. I think we still have a good chance. So Spursy can now move up to the left side, kill the bad shit, hopefully, and just have to spot the gorilla. Good. And then we're all the way around the enemies. It's also 2-shot to the gorilla. Yeah, sure, you're just waiting in spawn for the entire game, hoping that it will work out. Hey, he's moving. Get 260 from a mystery certificate. I did the right thing by selling it right, since that it's its purpose. You cannot compare it to an IS-7, honestly. It's a very different tank. 260 is great in its own category, and the i7 cannot really compete there. I mean, i7 I would just play against other heavy tanks. As easy as that. Sometimes against medium tanks as well, but mostly I would just not really go medium side because it's just too slow for that. 260 is a really fast and amazing medium hunter. So yeah, if you cry about the armor, yeah, of course, then you're just playing it incorrectly, as easy as that. You cannot expect a Leo to be well armored either, so I mean, you can say I cannot play the Leo and it's not my playstyle, but it's not a bad tank because of that, because it doesn't have armor. So yeah, it's not easy to play if you are just on a level where you are constantly facing the enemies. That changes as you do get above 60%, closer to 70% and above that. Then you do play around for the movement a lot more. Yeah, E6 as well. I mean, yeah, E6 has even less armor, but it does have some better gun depression and stuff like that. So there are good reasons to play the E6 and not the 260, but honestly, there are good reasons for both of those tanks. One tank has decent armor, the 260 nowadays does actually have proper armor, as long as you don't stand still in front of the enemy. But if you're moving around a lot, you will get a lot of bounces as well. Just must not stand still. That's the thing. You must not look at big guns, because they will butter through your turrets. Hey, Napoleon. 260 would not enjoy. Yeah, if you sold it, honestly, I don't think you can really judge it then. You need to really give it a try. Sometimes you don't get to like immediately and you need some time to really get the hang of it and learn how to play them. I know what I'm talking about. I spammed some tanks for hundreds of games before learning them. I do see a bit of an issue here with the situation, in that I'm having all the enemies to my front. My teammates are on the right side mostly, but I mean, hull down, I'm kind of fine. And I'm positioning myself in a way that I can escape up here. Because that will allow me to drop down. Do I drop right now? Yeah. Maybe there's still a 183, I don't know. He has to be somewhere. There he is. Okay, then I can just get behind the enemies right here. No need for further flanking then. So please kill that guy to the side, thank you. And I can move in back here again. There's also some stuff that the i7 would simply be too slow for. I'm just going all the way around the enemies here. Having my fun with my mobility. Yeah, you don't usually get these bounces, these ricochets when you're in the open. Sometimes you do. Even if it only means that enemies have to aim in for a little bit longer, that can already be enough for you to get an extra DPM benefit. Yeah, actually worked on nice. Now I feel tempted to try out the 260 to demonstrate how it is actually a good tank. Now I've got to show you. That's not a good map for that though, because a lot of positions will mean that I'm going to face the enemies frontally. I think I'm just going against the medians here. Yeah, let's do it. Might be the easiest way to win this because I'm not going to have any advantage on the medium or the heavy flank. Okay. Skoda up there, so I guess we could just kill the Skoda immediately. Honestly, it's a tier 9 tank against 2 tier 10 tanks. Even if we had some backup, the backup would be too slow to be here on time. First ricochet, for the second miss. Let's just wiggle it around a little bit. Even if I take a shot from VT, let's just take it. Another ricochet. Is that no armor? I don't say. It is. Okay, let's actually retreat here. I don't think there is no armor at all. You could see that right here. Of course you don't have insane amount of armor. But that's not what you would expect from this tank. Not with the mobility that it has. Okay, the enemies are on the other side, so I can actually just push the 50B, I assume. He's probably on a reload right now. Nope. Not running even. There was some weird target selection, but I felt like E100 was the one in focus. No. Lol. No armor, you said, right? I hope you paid close attention to this game. It surely is not the standard, but it does happen. So yeah. I mean, the Skoda had 0 chance against me, neither did the VT Ritter. And the VZ 1-1, the medium would have also not stood a chance because I was simply having more armor, or not more armor, but more hit points in general. So any trade would be a good one for me. I could just move up closely and just shoot him down. Take the shots for my medium teammate then. And if I'm then going for IS-7 in comparison, you'll see me suffer with that poor mobility. But definitely IS-7 is also a good tank, just having a different price on that tree, an attack tree. Although, yeah, 260 is not an attack tree, but you get the point, yeah. It's just a different category of tank, different characteristics that make it good. Troll like every Soviet vehicle? No, not really. The Kaiser also, like, there are tanks like 140 which doesn't have any armor at all. 907, barely any armor. A bit of turret armor, but that's it. But of course the space armor on the Object 260 is troll. Uh-oh. Can I shoot that guy? No. What? That was looking so weird. Did I shoot beneath the Yak and hit that Hori? Let's see if I can just peek out there a bit more safely. Oh, lucky. Of course, the armor is a different category here, but look at the traverse speed. Non-existent. Mate, go back to armor inspector, please. Here I don't need mobility, but I could benefit from extra DPM. Oh, that was meant to be an IG. Aim. I hate that aim time of the IS-7. It's usable, but it's just very unreliable. In this game it was actually good. I was hitting all my shots. I was right in front of the enemies and very close up to them, so it was helpful there. But in other games I might just lack the mobility to get closer to the enemies and then I don't hit my shots. So I prefer the 260 there actually, because I'm fast. I can just run around the whole map and have my fun wherever I want to be. And can also hit some insane snapshots that always make me very happy. Just not aiming at all, just hitting someone that's completely on the other side of the map basically. That's the thing that you only get on the 260 and not on the IS-7. Oh, very rarely. Galabru, bonne nuit, good night. Nice teammate. Okay, Carro also here. Some today failed shooting me from the side. Yeah. Oh. Or can I? Yes. Oh man, I don't know why I tried this kind of stuff. It was not a safe shot. Okay, he's dead. Tanks and shells were not really used properly, because he would have died anyways, but I was having my fun and maximize my damage. And the earlier you get to use them, the better actually. Because if you think of the tungsten shells also having fairly long cooldown time, and better if you do manage to use them a little bit earlier, just for guaranteeing that you do have another chance of using them then. Yeah, FV, I don't care about you for now. Just want to help my teammates out. Actually, I shouldn't maybe switch to... Oh, there's no forwards. If I will. I should maybe switch my equipment loaded on this tank. Just so that I have faster cooldown. Because it's not really worth it to have the longer duration of the tungsten rounds if I don't get off 3 shots anyways. 350M, E50M probably, or IS7. If you're asking me about this, you can not expect an answer that is just telling you about the level of the tanks, because, or how good they are, because they are very, very different. So I would probably prefer the FE215B out of those three. And I would like the E50M the least, because it's so boring and basic. The IS7 is at least capable of pushing in. What do I play? AMX. Which one to grind first? Okay. Important difference. Which one to grind first? If you are still a beginner, then I would always say E100 first, IS7 first, E50M, I mean IS7 second, E50M, T110 E5 maybe, like T110 E5 actually third one. If you really want to go for the tanks and the way that you learn the easiest tanks first. But it might also not be the most interesting, so going for the E50M a little bit sooner wouldn't hurt either. FE215B is pretty tricky to play, so not a beginner friendly tank, so yeah, keep that in mind and maybe keep it for later once you feel safe in choosing ammunition and stuff like that. Because you need good choice of ammunition with the FE215B in order to make use of it properly. Simply because it is just only strong with heat. With HE, not heat. Okay, that was total disaster. Do I maybe just push in over here again? Not necessarily push, but wait for enemies to push. Yeah, nice. Or is that just way too risky? I believe it is. Yeah, teammates just doing an absolutely horrible job there. So I wasted my time standing around and covering them. Let's actually reload. And I might get pushed from behind by the T-57. I cannot put myself right in front of him. I have to think about what to do after I clip him. So maybe I can track him. It's taking too long. I'm dead. Miscalculated the time that I had. And also the backup that I would get. Legend also leaving. Good night. I think I should also leave soon, at least, because I'm just kind of doing weird stuff for the past hour already. Not really playing well, but let's go for a couple more. What is a couple? One game or the other. Nice. These guys, man. There's the capping base B. Already 800 points, but now they get a cap. Other timing. Awful. Unfortunately, there is no chance. Oh yeah, by the way, tomorrow there's actually a tournament stream. Tomorrow already, next day of tournament, last PYS. And that means that we are going to just see the top 8. The final top 8 for the main tournament then. Okay, they've got 2 heavies going to the right. Oh, nice. What? He's still leaking? Max roll, please. Ah. Let's get very close to the wall here to maybe proxy spot if they are pushing. I've got some backup, so I'm not at huge risk. I mean, I've got 2 heavies on the other side, that's not good, but enemies really suffered here. They did an awful job. Nice HG. Lol. Man, that was so bad by the enemies. Ah. Problem is that everyone's aiming at me here in this game. They cannot really fight. 1-1. 2. 3. Kran's distracted. Nice. What a weird game. Let me actually quickly open the ranking in the background. I don't know who to stream tomorrow yet. We pretty much probably gotta almost save top 8. I mean, not the last places are never safe. Or we've got, okay, I will show you after this game maybe and get you an understand. That can still get interesting. Absolutely. We will get to that in a second. Please stream love. I've already streamed them once. So, I don't know. Might not make the most sense. Would also potentially be nice to just see someone else though. Hitting the fuel tank right there. Come on. Okay, repaired. Anyways. Oh, wrong repair kit. Yeah, let's actually shoot this guy. Oh, bad roll. Close. Okay, Spessy can win the right side on his own. And we don't lose the medium flank anymore. Why are you peeking? Seriously. OG also out for today. I didn't even know you were here. Did you say hi and I missed it? Or were you just sneakily watching in silence? Can you maybe send the link to Peter's channel at the end? Yeah, I can. Okay. Good. So much about the live games. I want to quickly point out what's happening there tomorrow. Let's quickly jump over here. Oh. So we've got in the top echelon. Wait, let me actually just open this another time. Active. I don't know if we're having groups already. Because that would be interesting. I did not select any group yet. Okay, we do have the groups already. 7? Only 7 groups? Okay. Alright. So let's quickly check this out. We're having my ugly face right in front of everything here, so you cannot see the points. Do we turn off the camera, or I will just do it in a different way? No. Can I not? Wait, let's just do it like that. To the side and like that. Oh, I've got a ninja in the back, which is from YouTube. Never mind. So, we've got the top 8 here. With BPS leading, low skill just on second place. Same amount of cups, by the way, just different win rate here. That's what mattered. IPI has even higher win rate, 49.8. But apparently they lost once. in an important match and did not get all the cups. Maybe placed second once or so. Love fourth. I mean, this doesn't really say too much because those teams did not really play against another yet. So yeah, they just performed well against the average or bad clans. Of course, they were playing against some other top 16 clans and some other top 8 clans as well, but that rarely happens at this stage here. So Love. Now it's important to pay attention to the points here. The caps 40,959. That's on par with the 5th place of Love here. 4th and 5th place. And also only very close ahead of the 6th, 7th, 8th place here. They're all having the same amount of cups actually. And just different win rate. That's the only difference here. Crick, haha, even having the exact same win rate. Oh man, that's such a close race. And then we've got, I mean, if they all keep their win rate and keep their cups, then it's fine. But then we've got Osley, 400 points behind, Serenity, 600 points behind, Enemy, 700 points behind. Here the distance to the 8th place gets to be a little bit bigger, so actually 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, they may all still get into the top 8 there. Although, judging by the performance that we've seen so far, they were doing better. So let's check out what kind of groups we're seeing tomorrow. That's pretty boring. Lozy doesn't have to try hard. For the others, it doesn't really matter too much either. I mean, Enemy needs to win, of course. If Enemy wins... Sometimes we're also having situations where one clan doesn't want to see another one in the top 8 because it would make it harder. So they could actually lose on purpose here. Like Lucy might just say, okay, we have enough points, let's lose to Enemy. And maybe they are still getting ahead of Crick, Haha, or someone else here. But only if those would also lose then. So let's pay closer attention to the other groups here. BPS in this group doesn't have any strong opponents which are still having any chance of the top 8. Love is playing... Oh man, I want to stream this. Yeah, Love versus Serenity. The winner does... I mean, Love currently is in the top 8. In those games, they have already played in the past. They were very, very close. They were basically the same level, just Serenity maybe marginally behind. But Serenity theoretically does have the better players and more experienced players on their team. Currently, Serenity is on 10th place. Love is on place 5. I don't think Serenity could overtake them. Oh, this would be important to know now. Okay, let's open another tab. And go for the info. So what's the difference? 2011 versus 1,600 points. That's big. 400 points difference. And the difference between Serenity, 40,133 to Love is not enough. Love is 800 points ahead. Okay. So Love, I would expect Love to make it at least a second place, if not first one. So Love would be safe there. Yeah. And the others, 40,700. What was the next one here? So realistically, probably only Osley has a chance, because the others will also not have groups that are so hard that they are not going to make it into the grand finals, because it's always best versus worst format here. Also here Crick versus Haha. Osley is going to play against Immor. Right. So Osley is 40,339 points. Is it enough here? What did I just say? Difference is 403, 414. That means 40,300 and 39. Now I've got to check it again. That's exactly the amount of cups that Osley has. But 67% win rate here. 77.6. So it would not be enough if Crick made second place here on this group and Osley won their group. Then it would still not be enough for Osley to still get into the top 8. Crick or Haha would have to place third here. And Osley would have to win. Let me say it like that, it is very unlikely to happen. Sad. I mean, it would be more interesting if there was a realistic chance. Not like this with these groups that we are seeing here. So the most interesting games would probably be Osley Immor and Crick versus Haha. Because those will have to really fight until the end to make sure that they are not losing their top 8 spot, or that they have a chance of getting it. So let me actually take a look if those games are already covered. Not really, no one chose a team yet. I think I will just insert. Who do I go for? Haha or... Let's go for Crick. And that's actually... Yeah. There are really a lot of interesting games tomorrow. Or maybe I do for... Immor? I think that really doesn't matter. I'll flip a coin, and the only coin that I'm having is my lens cap from the camera. So if it's text, then I will go for Crick. I hope I don't break it. And it's text. I just flipped it. Okay, Crick. Crick it is tomorrow then. Okay, so much about that, and I think that's it for the stream for today then. Only top 3 are safe. No, they're all safe, unless if anyone does not get into the grand final. I mean, as long as everyone manages to get all the top teams of top 8 and also the first, yeah, all the top teams of top 8, they only need to get into the grand finals and their spot is secured. Because they could only get 400 points more. They could only lose 400 points compared to someone who was making first place in their respective group. And we are only having 2 top 16 teams of mediocre level in each group, and then 1 top 8 team, maximum 2. That's the group that I chose there. Yeah. Okay. For the last few remaining, thanks for being here. Glad that you've been watching for all this time, and have a good night. See ya then tomorrow for the next stream, for the tournament stream. Goodbye.